Once again, hello out there in internet land. Jay Mathieson joining you here for a report on the month of June. Yes, we're here with the Dynamic newsletter again. It's been quite a few steps since we first saw the April newsletter go online a couple of months ago, but still plenty happening here at Dynamic, and I will take you through what happened in the month of June. Well, first of all, let's start with Secret Delight. Well, it was brilliant throughout the month of June, putting back-to-back wins together in city class races. First of all, at a Wednesday meet at Canterbury, winning in very heavy conditions and absolutely blowing away the field, and then stepping it up to Saturday class at Warwick Farm and winning there as well. We have now sent it out to the paddock, but it's just come back in the care of David Payne, of course, and looking towards some races like the Rosebud, the Silver Shadow, and even possibly onto the Golden Rose. So big things in order for Secret Delight, and we hope to see it prominent during the coming spring. A Dream Choice, well, it was a very good winner also on a heavy track, but this one at Wyong. Not known probably as one of our best wet trackers, but its class shone that day at Wyong. It managed to defeat its field, and although it was a Class 2 event, it was eligible for a Class 1, so a very impressive performance nonetheless. Jockey Chad Schofield stated that he will improve big time on top of the ground, and when he comes back, he's now been sent out to the paddock for a much deserved rest, and when he comes back, hopefully we will see bigger and better things for him, with tracks starting to dry out. King Bing, broke its maiden status at Muswellbrook in a very good performance, coming down the outside with a wonderful ride, of course, from Dale Spriggs to win its maiden race at Muswellbrook, and very good there. Obviously we hope to see it progress through the grades now, and that was second up after a spell, of course, and you can see he's much happier on top of the ground. Liberator in this month, I know we briefly have spoken about it in other episodes of the Dynamic 90, but it became a Group 1 winner, and we did report that he was second in a Group 3 race in the last one, but becoming a Group 1 winner of the Champions and Chatter Cup, which is a weight for age race, one of the Triple Crown legs in Hong Kong, a super effort for Liberator. He beat home the Hong Kong Horse of the Year and Ambitious Dragon, as well as horses like Mr. Medici, which has run in Melbourne Cup races over here previously before. Now, we have just sold out of the full sister to Liberator, the Costa del Lago Miss Helga filly, and it is no wonder why, as Liberator this weekend was crowned the Hong Kong Staying Champion of the Year, and that just adds further to the value of our filly, with residual value just skyrocketing since its big wins, and it also spells very good times for our filly, who looks an absolute cracker. Shane Rose, our good friend at Bimberdine Park and the man in charge of education and breaking in of all our horses, has been once again announced officially in the Olympic team. Well, he's headed off over to London to hopefully win a gold medal for us. Obviously, he's an extremely outstanding horseman, and he will be competing in the equestrian eventing side of things alongside Lucinda and Clayton Fredericks, Chris Burton, and seven-time Olympian Andrew Hoy. Now, of course, Shane won a silver medal in Beijing last time, which was a super effort, but he is in some sort of form going into these games, and we would love to see him come home with the gold medal, and we wish him all the best of luck over there. So Shane, best of luck to you, and bring home that gold for Australia and for Dynamic. Atomic Force, well, he has come back in a very nice style. Obviously, there was a small injury that he sustained in running when he went over there to New Zealand as part of his Group 1 winning campaign last year, and has come back in super style. Trialled recently during the week, and a very nice trial indeed. Nasrawilla Road, and said had him under a hold the whole way, and just let him have an easy time, but very good. Darren Smith reports him to be the biggest, strongest and best he has ever seen, and this preparation we will see him aim for the Patnack Classic, possibly with a match up against the world's best in Black Caviar. but we will see what happens there. Chris Waller has wrapped up the Sydney Training Premiership. Now this is a super effort from Chris and puts him among the best of all time with this performance. 2 years in a row now, both times over 100 winners, and currently he sits on 117.5 wins for the season. Now that has eclipsed his mark of last year of 117, with still a few weeks to go left in the season, and this is a brilliant performance from Chris. He also leads the New South Wales Premiership by 4.5 wins, but he has an unassailable lead in the Sydney Training Premiership. At the moment, Chris and Dynamic have 12 horses together, most of which are yearlings and 2-year-olds, some of which we are syndicating now, so get online and have a look. Peter Moody, well, he is in some sort of form and has had a brilliant season this season. He's had numerous Group 1 winners, and especially recently during the Brisbane Carnival, where he had numerous Group 1 winners, including the Stradbroke, which Midsummer Music won, and of course the Queensland Derby, in which Brambles won. He's had plenty of other winners, and he has just officially gone past the 200 winners in a season barrier. Now this is phenomenal, something that has virtually never been achieved before, so a great performance from Pete, and we hope to see him continue on with it. Now all of that was at a strike rate of more than 20%, and we have a couple going with Peter at the moment, including the Northern Media Comedy Club filly, which has broken in an absolute treat. It's online now, so get in and have a look, and as well as the Exceed and Excel Superstars colt, which was described as one of the best Exceed and Excel colts, if not the best Exceed and Excel colt, that both Dean and Peter had seen since they bought Reward for Effort, and we all know what Reward for Effort went on to do. Continuing on with Peter, a big congratulations must go to his efforts at Royal Ascot with Black Caviar. She remains unbeaten, 22 from 22. Now, unfairly, I feel he was criticised, and so was she. She got the job done, 22 from 22, and she is still a super mare and the pride and joy of Australia. So, congratulations to Pete for that brilliant performance over there. Fastnet Rock keeps producing on the track. Now we have currently syndicating a Fastnet Rock Jewel of the Nile filly, which is going very well. Not much left of that, so get online and have a look. But Fastnet Rock producing winners all over the world, including Singapore, Malaysia, and still leading here in Australia with not long to go in all the sire lists. Now Speed Baby has won now 3 Group 1s over in Malaysia, and that's a very, very good effort. The Dean Watt interviews came online. Now, if you haven't seen those, they're very, very insightful and something that you should watch. You learn a lot about not only Dynamic Syndications, but about horse racing and the process of finding a horse. Get online, have a look at those. He talks about the auctions and sales process, the previous success he's had here in Dynamic, as well as the future success we hope to have, as well as the new website. Speaking of the new website, it is now online, and a big thank you must go to everyone who has visited. We've had over 12,000 visitors to the website in the past 45 days, which is a phenomenal effort, and it is all for you out there, the viewer, the public. That's who we've done it for. It's made for the convenience of all the visitors and has new features like this, the Dynamic TV section. We encourage you to get online and have a look, obviously. Have a browse around and learn more about the website, and give us a call if you like anything that you see. We appreciate all the feedback. Shares on offer at the moment, as I have mentioned previously. Of course, we've got the Fastnet Rock Jewel of the Nile filly, which is to be trained by Gerald Ryan. Get on their website and have a look at that. Not much left. The Exceed and Excel Superstars colt, trained by Peter Moody. The Northern Media Comedy Club filly, trained by Peter Moody as well. Recently sold out is the Encosta de Largo Miss Helga filly, to be trained by Chris Waller. Now, if you want to get on the reserve list for that, you can always give us a call, because that one just went out the door that quickly. 3 days it took once we started syndicating that. The Commands Making Fay filly, now that one is about to come up. The trainer is yet to be decided, but will be announced very, very, very shortly, so stay tuned to the website for that. We also have an Encosta de Largo Pedigay colt, to be trained by Chris Waller. A Magic Albert Badanov's Babe colt, also to be trained by Chris Waller, and a Northern Media Villa Valencia colt, with the trainer yet to be decided. Now, if you have any inquiries on the ones that aren't up on the website, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I can obviously answer all your questions if you if you need them to be answered. Now, the Dynamic 90, which is one of the new features that we've put inside Dynamic TV, has continued to gain followers. We've had a number of viewers on that, and we encourage you to keep watching. That obviously every week it goes up on a Monday or Tuesday and fills you in with everything that is and was dynamic over the past week. Obviously this is a more in-depth format that you'll see every month, but if you only have a couple of minutes and you want to know what's going on with the world of dynamic, jump online and we can fill you in there on the Dynamic 90. The Inglis sale changes, that there is a few big announcements that Inglis have made during the week. Of course, the Sydney Inglis Classic Yearling Sale has been split into two books, or two sessions, in a summer and a winter session, obviously to split up things, make things easier for syndicators like us, so we can purchase at different times of the year. And the Melbourne Premier Sale, well, that announced big news as well, announcing the Blue Ribbon section, which puts 60 excellent middle distance to staying type race horses, unraced horses, through the ring in session 1 to encourage those staying to middle distance type horses. Now, only the best get selected in that, and a brilliant initiative once again by Inglis. A number of dynamic horses have gone to new homes over the past couple of months, have been on sold at sales or privately sold, and we thank all the owners for jumping into those, and hope you had fun with Dynamic and hope to see you back. Those horses include Itchy Tiger, Boulevard Baron, Cracker Smile, Noble Edict, Couple of Mars, Miss Chiquetta, She's a Rock Star, and Triumphant Choice. So thank you to all the owners in that, and we hope to see you back again soon, and wish the best of luck at the new homes that those horses have gone to. But this has been your Dynamic newsletter. Once again, my name's Jay Mathieson. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call in the office. And remember, until next time, come on, be dynamic.